all of those people in our systems, they do amazing and important things for our students, and their evaluation systems should measure what they really do.
What I like about this is it expresses how much we value our teachers and understand that's the core function of the district, the student-teacher relationship.
We understand that the economic conditions have created huge inequities for great teachers, and we're committed to resolving that.
What makes teachers really effective, I think, is they care about their kids, and their kids love them, and therefore they learn from them. What this compensation system is recognizing is it's not trivializing that relationship and saying it's all about money. It's saying, when you are successful because your kids love you, we want you to be financially recognized so that others can see what you are doing is the good way to teach.
I see them pitting teachers against teachers, or with a new, pay.
Individuals go into teaching because they love to help. They want to do well for maybe society. They want to do well for education. Pitting teachers against one another, saying one teacher is more valuable than another is incredulous.
I look at the new pay scale that they just put out, the bands, and my job is worthless. So, that's what they are telling me.
My colleagues and I would take anywhere from a $25,000 to a $35,000 pay cut if we were to go to that new market-based salary schedule.
Teachers, in some cases, don't even want to help another teacher for fear that they, in this new pay for performance or whatever it is, that they may not get paid better than this other person.
The way that they are undermining public school teachers. They're coming out with a new pay for performance plan where if you're highly effective, you have to hit 53 different benchmarks in order to be highly effective.
I'm in the first band, and no matter how many hoops I jump through, I will never make more than $45,000, and that's if I have an excellent rating. And that, in the back of my mind, I'm sorry, it does affect my ability. It really did that day, honestly, take my focus off the kids.
They don't have the money to pay every teacher if they were highly effective. It doesn't make sense, this new plan. So they're going to basically try and employ a whole bunch of partially effective teachers. Now, how's that going to look, the public perception of that? So that way, that's going to undermine the public school system. That's going to give them the leverage, I think, to privatize education in Douglas County.
I've been here for 5 years, and I consider myself wanting to stick with Douglas County because I believe in my students and I love my students. But recently I found out that I'm making significantly less than brand new teachers with absolutely no experience.
A little insulting that as a elementary teacher, I'm at the bottom rung of new teacher salaries.
I've only been teaching for 17 years, but somebody who's been teaching for 25, 30 years, how worthless they must feel because they're told through actions every day that you mean nothing. How am I going to, save for college for my kids if maybe when this new market pay comes in next year, which we know nothing about for sure, we know nothing about how it's going to affect the current teachers who have been in the district. How can you plan ahead? Now we're going to put everything, from what we're hearing, we're going to put everything into you as a science teacher, as a math teacher, a language arts teacher, a social studies teacher, whatever. You're going to give this test. And if your kids don't pass this test, your pay will completely drop. Your pay will be affected by this. It's basically threatening our jobs if our kids don't test well. That doesn't work. It's been proven for the past 50, 60, 70 years not to work.